Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing my hauls for October. I think I'll start with some of these larger items to get them out of my way first. Many items this time are gifts for Christmas that I'm buying ahead because they're saying we're going to have shipping delays and everything. So the first thing I received is this. This is an affordable set, $30 or so. I wanted to give some to my daughter for Christmas and I think she'll really like them. These for affordable colored pencils, I don't want to say these are a dupe because that's not true. They're not I haven't found any dupes for anything, but I would say these are most similar to the polychromos, but they're not a dupe, so don't think you're getting that, but they do work really, really well. And my daughter loves art supplies and I think she's going to really enjoy these, and she doesn't need any light fast or anything. She just wants to do it for the pure joy of coloring and playing with art supplies. For me, the frustrating part, when I ordered these last year sometime, I think I ordered some, I believe in 2020 when they first came out, or on Instagram everywhere, and for curiosity's sakes, but it frustrated me that there were no color names. It does come with a little note, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because it looks like a German name, but it's not. These are made in China. But yeah, they have a little bit of a smell, but not near like some of the other sets. And so they have the name and a number. I will be giving my old set to my daughter because, yeah, I don't know why, but it drives me nuts that I can't. I like to swatch these and know which color is which. So it comes in a nice range of colors. You create your whites, creams, yellows, some oranges, reds, pinks, purples. The reds, pinks, and purples are my favorite of this set. And then some blues, some aquas, some greens. And what I did like about this set is there's enough of the warm and cool grays. So that's why this is a 96 set and it's enough colors to play with, but not have to worry about using any of your expensive supplies. And I want to say this was a lightning deal or coupon deal or something that made me go ahead and order the second set. And my daughter's going to love the first set. I know she will. She won't care about if they have names or anything like that. It's particular to me. Next, I have a set of the Derwent Inktense. This is the 24 set. I'm not going to take the packaging off because this is going to be a Christmas gift for my daughter. This is the Derwent Inktense. These are ink pencils. They're not watercolor pencils. They're ink. So don't. That's why I didn't get them before, because the ink part scared me about being permanent. But I've been using them with my colored pencils because, yeah, I like to combine lots of different things. But I like getting my transparent washes underneath and then doing the permanent ones with these. Still playing with them, but I have enjoyed them. And so I think my daughter will really love these. So this has a nice range of yellows, reds, pinks, and purples, greens, just enough to give her a little starter pack that she'll be able to play and have a lot of fun with. And it wasn't very expensive. I think she'll use this for years to come. I've given her a few watercolors in the past and she really enjoys them, and she makes me birthday cards with them and stuff like that. I can't wait to see how she likes these. Next, I went ahead and purchased this Derwent Inktense paper. It says it's 100% cotton and it's cold pressed, and so I don't know what the difference is between this and watercolor paper. There's an artist on Instagram that I follow that was using this paper, so I didn't even know it was a thing. So I decided I would go try this and see how it is and see how I like it. And this is I feel like this is my biggest splurge. It's not my biggest splurge. It wasn't the most expensive of the month, but this has been on my list forever. A lot of people that create really amazing art that use colored pencils or pastel pencils, that kind of thing, they swear by this paper. It's Pastel Matte. I did get this at Blick, and this is the orange label. So I'm going to open this up. I don't get it. It feels like almost sanded paper, but really, 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 really fine. Like the finest sandpaper you wouldn't, on a mat board. That's what it feels like to me. And it says it has the glassine, it feels like wax paper. And I think, I'm sure it protects your work, because if you work with pastels, they get dusty. I I'm cheap and I've just been using vellum in between my sheets, but I do artwork just for pure joy. It has some darker colors as well as some browns and some orange. Everyone swears by it, so I finally broke down and decided that I have to try it. So then I found this set on Amazon. It says Bruynzeel from Holland. I love Royal Talens paints, their Rembrandt line and their Van Gogh really. And I also thought their pastels were very nice. So I wanted to try some of their colored pencils, and I haven't tried any of their colored pencils. They got mixed up, I guess, in the case. There's no padding or... So these were $27. There was like a lightning deal or something like that. It's just 50 pencils, and yeah, I'll try these. Maybe they have, I'm kind of surprised. I was kind of expecting them to be better quality since they were from Royal Talens, but maybe they have like a student grade brand and a professional brand, and maybe this is a student grade brand. So I'll swatch these out and try these, but just from opening these, I'm honestly not all that impressed because it was a lightning deal and it's Amazon, so I can send it back if I don't like them. Next, I went ahead and got one of these Cairn palettes. It's just literally a piece of plastic, so I had put it off to get it forever. I'm gonna take it out of the bag. I've seen a lot of people say that this is nice because one side is textured, and this is meant to rub some, like use with the Neocolor 2s and rub some of the pigment on the board and then be able to get it with your water brush or that kind of thing. But I've heard it works really well with the Inktense pencils as well as any of the watercolor pencils. It's just like a little enough textured where you could get the pigment off, so I can feel that now. And then the other side is super smooth. But honestly, I put this off forever because I thought I didn't see how it could be that useful. But decided to go ahead and try it out. So I purchased these Inktense blocks. Yeah, these are professional quality, and I had one of my viewers say that to try these because they are a game changer. And so I'm happy to enable you guys or save you, whichever you need, and I love to be enabled as well. So I love this artwork on their box, the artist they used, and I love that. I find just the box is beautiful itself. Does come with the standard Derwent tins that I haven't really grown to love yet. They don't want to stay closed, and I like to keep mine upright. Oh, it's beautiful package. So it looks like they have the all of the ink blocks. They're very they feel a little bit like chalk. They feel like really smooth chalk, and I actually didn't do a lot of research on these because I've learned sometimes it's good to just discover them and be surprised, and it can be so fun. And I did that with my oil sticks from Sennelier, and I had so much creating something, just like not knowing what I was doing, just going in, not being afraid of breaking any rules or anything like that, which I'm usually one that likes to research, but I've learned with art to kind of just let go a little bit and have fun. So looks like it has some, I think these would be wells for mixing colors and getting pigment down. The second layer here. Oh, those are some pretty colors. So nice range of colors, and so 72 colors. They do come in those flimsy cases. So if you guys have a better way to store these, I'd love your ideas. I love the foam, keeping them all separate, but this is like gonna drive me nuts. It's like, maybe you're supposed to leave this. I don't really like that cardboard. Yeah, I might have to find like a drawer or something to put these in. Not, oh, wait, so I guess I could just put them in the lid. Maybe I could, yeah. Okay, I think it'll work in here. So that's not so bad once it's in there. I honestly didn't look much at Derwent products. I don't really know why until my husband bought me the Light Fast 100 set for Christmas last year. And then I was like, oh wow, I've been missing out on some great products. So, so it's really fun, and yeah, I can't wait to play with these more. And I hope they're, especially since they are good for fabric, maybe this will be our way to make pretty t-shirts. And then these I did get on Amazon, and unfortunately they came damaged. They came damaged from my, so I haven't decided if I'm going to send them back or not. This set comes with a set of iridescent. It comes with 6 of the iridescent colors. It came with a few colors that I didn't have. Iridescent black. Oh, here's iridescent green again. Crap. I hate when I do that. I don't think this listing said which colors they were. So evidently my daughter is going to get some of these too, because I don't need duplicates. This set comes with iridescent lemon yellow, iridescent pink orange, iridescent ultramarine blue, iridescent deep green, iridescent black, and iridescent silver. I really enjoy these. These aren't like, I don't know if professional artists would enjoy these, because they're not light safe. They're made from a pigment ink. But since 2016, I think I started picking up every time Jackson's had one of their little Sennelier Try Me kits. They were like $7, and of course I was getting all of them. I think the only one I didn't get is the oil paints. I used the watercolor set, and then the rest of them I just like set aside to look pretty and never used them until 2020. And I started playing with some of the oil sticks especially, and I just fell in love with them. And then it made me go and try to find out more about them, and I found this Sennelier YouTube channel. That's when I discovered they had these. They had made a video. They didn't go into very much detail about them, but I found them at Blick, and yeah, I thought I would try them, and I really enjoyed them. So I wanted to pick up a few more colors. So let me swatch these out for you guys, the colors that I did get this time. So first is primary yellow. Very bright yellow. Yeah, you can bring them out more. So you can bring it out even more. I think this is one of those things you don't want to let get too dry, or it might leave lines, but I don't remember if I've tested that. Okay, next is iridescent lemon yellow. So whenever you want more juice, you just squeeze it and then it lets more out. So I'm swatching on arches. Next is the iridescent pink orange. And so this one has some shimmer. In fact, I might need to do a bigger swatch. Next is Venetian Red, which is like blood red. I'm sure it's useful, but it's not one of my favorite colors. It's really kind of a brown. Okay, Ultramarine Blue. This is the iridescent, and honestly the iridescent is better than the regular. The regular looks like a phthalo blue. So it's not washing all the way out, which is weird because it must just be this paper, because I don't have that problem when I use it on other papers. Iridescent Green Deep, and this is the one I'm most excited about. Oh, that's lovely. Oh my goodness. Lovely. But I'm so excited because pretty soon it's gonna be Christmas. Look at that. That's gonna be gorgeous for holiday cards. Oh, so fun. So it's got shimmer and can get really dark and then go really light. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that one. That one's my favorite. All the iridescents are my favorite of this selection, but they have other colors that aren't iridescent. And some of the iridescents I don't think are that great. So it's been a toss-up so far. Okay, next we have the Iridescent Silver. So here's the silver. It's coming out pretty light. Yeah, I don't like this one that much. Okay, next is Iridescent Black. They can kind of come out dry. It feels kind of dry on the Arches paper. But on other paper, they don't feel like that. It's the specific absorbency of the Arches paper, but it also pulls out the vibrancy. I don't know if it's the sizing or I don't know the science of it, but you do get the most vibrant colors. Trying to wash that out some, so let's see. And then the Ivory Black. So there's those swatches, and I definitely like the iridescence better with this one. The silver is probably my least favorite. Ooh, okay, I'm trying to turn it so you guys can see all the shimmer. It's not like in your face shimmery, it's like good shimmer, not tacky shimmer, if that makes sense. It's really fun, but it's really pretty. And next I have a few products I ordered from Jackson's Art Supply. Let me get all these out and then I'll show you what we have. I did get several of these Holbein. I already have a few, but they're quite expensive here in the US, and so I picked some up at Jackson's because they're about $1 cheaper. And I really love these, and I'm always a little afraid that we won't be able to get them again here, to be honest. This is the Holbein. This is the soft white that I love the most. Soft white is their whitest. Different pencil brands that I like to use for different reasons, different occasions, but I like to keep one of these in each of those bags because this white to me is better than all the rest. Okay, I made a mess. Sorry, I'm making a mess, but it's for research purposes, right? Okay, so this is the white. And then you can even make it even more from doing some cross hatching. It's amazing. I love them. I ordered one of these, so it's got a teeny little eraser, but what I really loved is it has the brush too. So if I'm doing erasing, I can brush away the crumbs. These bristles are harder than the one. I use a soft brush to brush away my, when I have pencil crumbs and that kind of thing. But I really I thought this might be great for my travel bag. And then I also did get this. This is from Schminke. So of course, that's why I wanted to try it, but it is an acrylic white. I have not used any acrylics, so I don't know much about them, except for I'm afraid they're going to smell really bad and not be water soluble and easy to wash and all the things I usually like a bit better. So, but they actually had a gold that was recommended to me, and that's what I was going to get originally. But it was sold out, so I have that in my wish list when it comes back in stock. But I always am looking for a good opaque white to use for highlights in my artwork mostly, and I plan on using this as a dip pen. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to be testing that out. Let's do some more swatching. That is the perfect gold to me. Love that so much. So first, since I'm using the Derwent, I am using the Derwent paper. Let's test out these two Derwent Inktense. First is Deep Rose. Do some cross hatching on the side to get it intense and a lighter shade. So that's what I do. And then this is Fuchsia. Getting a mess here. I tried to keep it neat, but I get too excited and then I just get a pile going. Okay, so got my oh, that's a gorgeous color. That's my color. I just love this fuchsia color, and I love turquoise. Those are definitely my, you guys are probably sick of seeing those colors, but those are my test colors to see when I'm testing a few pencils before I invest in the whole line. I usually test with my favorite colors, because even if I don't like the enough to buy the whole set, at least I have my favorite colors. And nothing goes to waste in my room. Oh, that's a lovely color too. It's kind of like an upper rose color. That's beautiful. Everything else is just regular and not water soluble. So first I'll try this. This is the Derwent Strawberry, and their names are kind of interesting. I would have never picked I would have never picked strawberry for the name of this, but I think of a brighter red. This is almost to my eye, this is almost a terracotta. I don't think that's why it's hard to buy things online and by their name. So that's why I hope it's helpful when I swatch it out for you guys. Okay, and then we have the Coloursoft. So this is pink. That's pretty. This looks like it would be a good for flesh tones. This is going to be a great complement to that color. Oh, these are pretty nice. That's actually not going to go, but I kind of think it might blend well with this pink as a flesh tone, actually. So this is Logan Berry, and that's a really deep color. Okay, here we have Blush Pink. This looks more like kind of a, it's kind of an apricot-y look. It's kind of got some peach to it, so it is very nice for, especially for a skin tone, I think. Oh, that's really pretty. It's gonna go really well with those, I think. And then, of course, I had to get some, this is Deep Fuchsia, which is a very bright, it's a very bright purpley fuchsia. this is purple. And then we have the odd metallic that I need to sharpen. So on this paper, it's actually not too bad. It still just doesn't look that metallic to me. And I would just go in with my fine text after. Is that, oops, I'm totally off screen. Okay, I apologize. I was totally off screen, but there is, I'm so sorry about that. I thought I was all in frame. But this is Logan Berry. And then this is the Rose Gold Metallic. And then let's test. So first I have the Pastel 19. So I normally wouldn't use this paper, of course, for pastels, but I'm not going to pull out, I'm not going to go and get my paper out for that. But for just playing around, I tend to use toned paper. And then here, so let me know if that's important to you guys for me to swatch these on toned paper from now on. But honestly, I stopped swatching most of my pastels because the color almost is what you see. I'll change my mind, but at this time, that's where I'm at. Now we have these two Conte Paris, I don't know how to say it. Oh wow. These are really pretty and they feel really nice. They feel fancy. I don't know really what they are. I thought they were going to be bigger, but they came in this little foamy thing to keep them safe. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with them, but they just look interesting and fun, so I wanted to try them. And looks like they have a color name. So there's a number 55 on there and 34 for this one. So, but I think these are pastel crayons is what I think these are. That's what I thought I was getting. I think it just said crayons. I can't remember really. But I thought they were going to be like big. But they weren't very much. That's why I tried them. Well, that's almost the same color. I got a few more pastels from Rembrandt, which they're big and they're heavy. They're not like light and airy like the Sennelier. They're heavier and a bit harder. So first I have Red Violet. That's a really pretty color. I have a small set of these. I got a small affordable set. I don't think there's more than like 24 or so colors though. So I had some missing. So the only way I found to tell the difference between these, because they're both listed as Red Violet, is one is 54,3 and one is 545,7. This is the lighter tone. Oh, that's going to be really pretty together. And that's going to be really pretty together. Okay, and you can use your finger. I really don't like to use my finger though, because I'm always worried that, I kind of worry about if it's toxic or something, but sometimes I forget and use my fingers. Sadly, I do feel like you get a better blend with your fingers. So I'm just going to go in and but of course, this isn't the good paper. Good paper is the sanded paper, but it's expensive. It's so expensive. So I can't waste that on swatches. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, just got to do it because it's just so much. It's better. Sadly, it is better. I think it's better. Okay, then next I have Turquoise Blue. Light on, okay. It's like with your fingers. I don't know if it's because you have a little bit of oil, but it pushes it down in the tooth of the paper much better. Next is of course, going to be my favorite. This is Bluish Green. Oh, that's gorgeous. This is my color. This is what I think is turquoise. I must like the glue. I like the greenish version better. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's so gorgeous. So this video, I'm sorry this is taking so long. I just wanted to try all these with you guys. Before I forget, I'm gonna test this out because if I don't do it soon, I'm gonna chicken out. So let's see. It says you can use it for any of these things. PW6, so it is made from pigments. And this is why I bought it. It says the highest pigmentation, and it says it's waterproof when dry. And so, yeah, I couldn't see this information before I bought it, but of course Jackson does have good information, but I'm dying to try the gold. So what I wanted for is mostly highlights. So like when I play around and draw different things, I always just get busy playing, and then I forget to leave my highlights. And I'm sure with experience I'll get better. But oh, that's so cool. Glass. And oh, that is so cool. Oh, Schminke, I love you. And then it's like, you would think it would be like a nail polish, but it's a glass ball at the end. It does smell, it does have an odor, but it's not like, I don't feel like I'm killing my babies, my dogs and my babies when I smell it, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, see, I want to learn how, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to learn how to do more like highlights and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm wanting this for, because I do it in the wrong place a lot of times because I get too in a hurry, impatient, and I want to learn, but I don't have time to learn. Okay, after about half an hour of squeezing and pumping and getting this activated, it seemed like half an hour. Let's test this out. It looks like kind of a green gold. The brush nib is nice. It's not the gold I'm looking for. Next, I did go ahead and get this Aquarius Metal Box because it was on sale. So it was on sale for $34. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the packaging off. Comes with Aquarius Yellow, Pyrrole Scarlet, Aquarius Red, Mineral Violet, French Ultramarine, Phthalo Blue, Sap Green Light, Aquarius Green, Venetian Yellow Earth, Burnt Sienna, Amiata, Caput Mortem, Cyprus Burnt Umb Deep. So interesting selection of different colors. Let's unbox it and see. Okay. Lovely case. It is a lovely case. And oh, look, they included the swatch chart. I originally thought I would get this for my daughter, and now I'm gonna give her some other paints instead. I'm gonna keep this because this is a great little palette. Oh, I'm going to put these. I was expecting to have to take the little toffee peelings off like you do with the regular ones, but you don't have to. So let me go ahead and put these in their place. So now I'm going to swatch this beautiful Roman Schmal. And if you haven't tried any paints, they remind me of like Sennelier or M. Graham, and that they're going after Daniel Smith hard. That's what they remind me of, and so I kind of like them. They're messy. If you stick your finger in, they're messy. So you have to keep that in mind, but they're totally worth it. So let's swatch all these colors. Okay, got the yellow, Pyro Scarlet, this one is Aquarius Red, this one is one of my favorite colors. This is Mineral Violet. Next is French Ultramarine. This is my favorite blue from Roman Schmal for the... Oh, that's gorgeous. This is the Phthalo Blue, I think. Yep, Phthalo Blue. They came out of the box, so it's hard to tell. But this one granulates very beautifully. The Mineral Violet, that's why it's one of my favorites. Look at that, that's so pretty. I need to wash these out more because that's what's really pretty of these. Not only the first color you get, the washed out color you get. And the Phthalo Blue is a good mixing color, but okay. So next I'm going to be swatching the Sap Green Light, which I haven't tried this color yet because I don't usually use sap greens, and oh, that's lovely. So that's made from PY110 and PG7. And then next is one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite colors since I've tried it, and it is the Aquarius Green. Oh, this is such an interesting green, and it's lovely, and yeah. This is wonderful. Okay, next I have Venetian Yellow Earth, which I use like a yellow ochre myself. I'm sure they have a yellow ochre, but I don't know, this one just seems more interesting to me. I haven't compared them, which is what I need to do, but this is the Venetian Yellow Earth. I like that. That's pretty, very, very pretty. But see, the thing about Roman Schmal paints is they are lovely to re-wet. The Burnt Sienna is probably not, it's Burnt Sienna Monte Amiata, I don't know how to say it. It's PBR7. One coming next is Caput Mortem, I think is how you say it. It's so fun. Isn't that weird? Look at that. But look when it washes out. It's weird, but it's weird in a good way. I love it. I think it's really good for landscapes. I think it would probably be good for portraits too. Okay, and then next is Cyprus Burnt Umb Deep. Let me wash that out for you. Pretty nice. And then lastly, this is the Schminke Jackson's limited edition set. I did not realize it was limited edition. I was just excited because it said it's their best sellers, and so I thought it would be perfect to give to my daughter. And I saw this had many colors that I want my daughter to have, and then I will swatch them out for you because there's a couple that I want to switch. Yeah, this was a really good price. So this will be my daughter's main Christmas present, and she's not going to mind at all. she'll know if I did that, there was a reason. So I'm gonna open this set and swatch it for you guys. Oh, the birds are back. Sorry, we just had the Sandy Hill cranes just flew over the water, and you're gonna hear them, but I love it. So this is going to be my daughter's main Christmas gift, and she's not going to care at all unless they have a really good Black Friday deal. If you're watching, they should be having a Black Friday deal. I'm going to go ahead and open this. I had given my daughter one of those small sets from Dana Smith last year for Christmas, and she really loved them. And so I want to give her a really nice Schminke case with a really nice tin and everything. So it comes in the wonderful Schminke case. That is one of my best cases that from any company that I've had. So really good quality. So you get the beautiful case and the white enamel. It's not purplish, love that. So gorgeous set. They give you a swatch card. All of this gorgeous. It does have the nice rolled edges, which are really, really nice. It comes with lemon yellow, quinacridone gold, transparent orange, vermilion, potter's pink, rose madder, quinacridone magenta, quinacridone purple, Schminke violet, indigo, ultramarine finest, helio turquoise, May green, green earth, pyroline green, Payne's gray bluish, burnt umber, gold, brilliant rose, and as well as a wedding agent. So it's really 19 colors, and then the wedding agent. So, and then you also get this Jackson's brush. So that is a gorgeous set. I think she's gonna love it, and I'm so excited to give this to her.